Okay, last time I did how to say I want to, and how you take a root verb and you add on this ending to make it become I want to do something. So if you have the word gada, which is the root verb of meaning to go, and again, if a word has da on the end, it's usually a verb, and then you add it to goshipoyo, which is written like something. It's remarkable how long it takes me to find these damn keys. Shipoyo, like that. Go shipoyo, let me double check. Yeah, so we take the root verb and we add the go shipoyo. So the da gets dropped and we add the go to it, so it becomes gago shipoyo, meaning I want to go. And we can do this for any verb. So boda, meaning to see, so we drop the da and we add the go, becoming bogo, and then we add shipoyo on the end. Or we can have mokda, meaning to eat, which would become mokko shipoyo, and so on. And then the other word, which is a very tiny word, is do, meaning more. So if you wanted to say mokko shipoyo, that means I want to eat, or I want to eat it, because you're referring to something. But if you add do at the beginning, you say do mokko shipoyo, and it just means I want to give more. Or if you say juseyo, please give me, do juseyo, please give me more. So when you're asking for more of something. Now, this next part is based on the same thing, same sort of concept of asking, saying what you want to do. So I'm going to write out these verbs first of all. So we have hada, right? Hada, boda. Maybe I'll write them like this: hada, boda, mokda. I hope I remember what all of these mean. Sada, and mashida. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so of course these are all verbs because they have this da on the end of them. Hada is to do something, mokda is to eat, mashida is to drink, boda, which is that one, is to see, and sada is to buy. So we have all of these root verbs, right? So of course, if we want to say I want to, we're going to be taking the go shipoyo and adding it to any of these, right? So sada means to buy. So if I want to say I want to buy, I drop the da, so it becomes sago, and then I add shipoyo on the end. So sago shipoyo, I want to buy. Bogo shipoyo, I want to see. Hago shipoyo, I want to do. Mokko shipoyo, I want to eat. Mashigo shipoyo, I think. Yeah, I want to drink. So fairly simple, right? Just remembering to drop the da, add the go, and then attach shipoyo to the end. I think that's the whole thing. Now there's a sort of long-ish conversation, which I guess I'll write out, just so we can see it being used, naturally. So we're going to slowly write out more, hago shipoyo, So more means what. So hago. So hago is from hada, which we did here, meaning to do. So we know hada means want. No, it doesn't. Hada means to do something. So we take hada, meaning to do, and we are making it the sentence I want to do. So we're dropping the da and replacing it with the go and adding shipoyo, therefore hago shipoyo. But it's a question. So we're saying mo hago shipoyo, which means what, and you're directing this question at somebody, so you're saying what do you want to do. So mogo shipoyo, says the first person. And then okay, let's see if we can write this out. Oh, nearly there. Oh, come on. You know what, in the interest of some type of speed. So boda means to see or to watch, but of course we're going to turn this into an I want thing, so it's going to become bogo, and then we're going to put shipoyo on the end. So first guy says mo hago shipoyo. What do you want to do? Second guy says television bogo shipoyo. Television is television. Bogo is the changed boda, meaning to see. So bogo shipoyo. Television bogo shipoyo. I want to watch TV. And then the next guy, thankfully, says exactly this. Ooh, he doesn't do that. The next guy says exactly the same thing, except he puts a question mark on the end. Television bogo shipoyo, meaning you want to watch TV. And then the next guy just says ne, meaning yes. Then we can just steal this. The guy responds by saying mo bogo shipoyo. Let me just double check. Yeah. Meaning what do you want to watch? So it's very similar to what do you want to do, except this one uses hada, which becomes hago, and this one uses boda, which becomes bogo. So what do you want to watch? And the guy finally responds in this riveting conversation. Newser bogo shipoyo. Newser means the news. Bogo comes from boda, meaning to see or to watch. So newser bogo shipoyo. And it goes on. Igo sago shipoyo. Igo. Shall I write that out? God, I guess so. It's so. I really want my typing speed to increase because it's painful, you know. So igo meaning this. That's something I did a long time ago, and now I'm already forgetting it. Yeah, ego is this one. What were the other words? Yeah, when you point to something, like ego sagwa, like this apple. So ego, and then so we are saying this, and then we have sago. Now sago comes from sada, meaning to buy. So we're going to change it into want, so it becomes sago shipoyo. So ego sago 싶어요, meaning I want to buy this. So we've got like this, buy, I want to. So I want to buy this. Then we have 이거요, this one. And the guy says, 네, 이거 먹고 싶어요. So yes, this one, eat, I want to eat. Yes, I want to eat this one. The other guy says, 이거 뭐예요? What is this? 이거 김밥이에요. This is kimbap. It's the same. I should type it out, but I'm too tired. So it's the same thing. And that's it. So it's just remembering to use so it's just, yeah, the whole point of this chapter is just to use that. So being able to say I want something, and then what do you want? So I wonder if you could say something like, I don't know how correct this would be, but maybe like 사과 먹고 싶어요. I think that's the correct order. 사과 먹고 싶어요, like I want to eat. Maybe you could say 이거 사과 먹고 싶어요. Maybe like I want to eat this apple. Or you could say like 뭐 사과 먹고 싶어요. Like what apple do you want to eat? I'm not entirely sure how correct it is. But yeah, that's it really. Just remembering that the verbs, and we know they're verbs because they have da on the end, they drop the da, we add the go, and then we add the 싶어요. And in order to say I want, and if you want to say what do you want, you just put a mo on the front of it. And that's it.